Through this video, I wanna share a few things that were taught to me in my childhood, which when I grew up realized were all false. And I wanted to share that how it is to be a little girl when you know nothing, so you believe everything. And I know somewhere right there in your heart, there is this little one who is still alive and who believes in all these things that were taught to you when you were a very little child. And I don't want you to take this long to understand that many of those things which are residing in your heart are not really true. So let's get started with the list that I have for you. But before that, hi everybody, my name is Alina Rais. I'm a chartered accountant and I help you with random stuff going on with your life. I make these videos on personality development, your English speaking skills, and so much more. So let's get started with the point number 1 that I have for you. Point number 1, be nice and sophisticated so that one day somebody would want to marry you. I realized just be nice, not marriageable. That's not needed. You don't have to live every single day of your life in order to prove it to some person someday that you are good enough to be married to. No, that's not right. If you are actually living by those standards, you are doing something wrong. You don't have to prove anything to anyone all the time. No, it's okay to prove sometimes, but living every single day, acting like a bride or a groom, an eligible bachelor, an eligible spinster, no, that's not right. Point number 2, elders are always right and children are always wrong. I realized that yeah, they have seen more. Definitely, they are more experienced. But I believe in humility. One should always be humble. Sometimes children actually can teach you much more than you otherwise would realize. So, not always are the elders right, and not always are the children the one who have to learn something from the elders. Sometimes it is the other way around. And that is what I believe even for my own family. It cannot be true that always I have to learn something. There are a lot of things that I can teach my elders in my own family. And that is what I would want you also to believe in yourself to be. Dream small, keep a check on your desires. I agree. One must always keep a check on his or her desires. But if we continue to play careful all the time, who is going to build businesses? Who is going to offer jobs? There is a responsibility on you as a citizen also. How will the economy of your country grow if everybody is going to be extremely careful of never making a mistake? Sometimes you ought to make mistakes. Balance is necessary. Girls must not see eye to eye. Keep your gaze low. I believe your intention should be clean, and if your intention is clean, you can look wherever you want. All men are always looking for opportunity. Strongly disagree. Most men don't. Some men are bad elements. You must develop an understanding to differentiate, and you must be careful because you may be wrong. Don't ever fight. Stay quiet because speaking up can cause bigger damage. Well, from my understanding, that is not the case. You must see, you must look around, you must check if you're safe. And if you are safe, you must speak. Because if you never speak, it is going to break you from inside. It will take away all your confidence. Do not let yourself always give into the situation. You must learn when to speak and when not to. And if you are safe, if you feel the other person cannot do anything to you, you must learn when to speak and you must speak up. Because if you're never going to speak, I'm telling you, you will not be able to forgive yourself. And if you'll not be able to forgive yourself, you will never be able to develop that confidence that you have been looking for all your life. So it's important to speak, but practically assess the situation. Make sure you're safe when you're speaking. Okay, that's all that I had to say through this video. I hope you learned something. I'm happy that I made this one for you, because while making this video, I too realized a lot of things. There was a reestablishment of a lot of beliefs in my mind, in my heart. So thank you for this opportunity of making me speak to you about this. Now it's time to say bye-bye. You take care of yourself. I'll see you again very soon. Take care.